Morning. Currently waiting on Whitnick.
I'm walking.
Are you just gonna head to the Waffle House on your own there? Yeah. We're all supposed to be going to Waffle House and then go to the auto parts store and then go to the trailer to pick up stuff. So, because we're working on our cars today, that's what we're doing. But I've been waiting out here for like 5 minutes in the middle of the road. Dan's just out, dude. He's just going to Waffle House by walking. Come on, Whitnick. We got shit to do, man. God. Oh, he's coming, dude. Literally.
Oh
I don't know how. I don't know how to vacation. I don't know how to just relax. I'm like, we gotta go to the auto parts store. We gotta go to Waffle House. I got a fiberglass my side skirt over there because it's messed up.
Forehead veins poking again.
It's poking out.
God.
Let's go, dude. God. Oh. Has to turn on his power steering real quick.
That's sick. I fuck with that. Oh, and that E30. Oh, damn. Look at these things.
All right, we're here at the next stop. This is a unbelievable shop that we are so grateful to be a part of. This Drift Week has continued on with all kinds of carnage. This is a really nice shop tucked away in Tucson, Arizona called Fine Arc. It's run by a guy named Jason and a guy named Clayton. Clayton has been really nice to receive all of our parts and be able to let us ship tires and all kinds of stuff here as we forget or break or need to emergency ship some Amazon stuff. You can see everyone here is hanging out. A lot of people are doing work on their cars. Matt Field's car needs a little bit of work. Mine needs a little bit of work. We were jamming yesterday at Indy. That was an incredible amount of fun. Looks like Dustin Miles maybe has his car back together. Aaron's just kind of overheats a lot, and so he's having some issues with his. And then Axel Francois unfortunately blew his motor, and so he is doing a full motor swap. Let's go check on him and see what kind of progress he's making. My car needs a wash bad. All right. How's it coming, XL? It's coming okay?
Yeah. He say yes, I'm negative people, he's positive people.
Yeah.
I will be positive when the car will be...
Okay, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you check something here?
Yeah.
This loom here.
So I'm not going to bother him too much. They are having to rip out the LS2. He found a new one to buy, but he's going to have to swap it in California. We also have Trevor over here with Motion Auto TV. He put a 2J in this Mustang, as you might have seen, and he's having some issues as well. On that piston right there, you lost compression in 6-cylinder, right?
Yeah, number 6, yeah.
So he actually found a head already.
Found a head, OEM head gasket, ARP head set,
Yeah.
everything last night. And so last night was like 11 o'clock at night. Everything just came together. And then today's Sunday, obviously, so there's like no part stores,
Right.
nobody would be able to get anything. I stripped one of the head bolts, like getting it out last night.
Oh.
So I was like, that'll work. So yeah, now we're just basically cleaning it back up, and it's gonna be back together like better than it was.
Amazing. Well, best of luck getting it going. I want to drive tomorrow with you.
Oh, I'm excited.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
excited to drive some more.
Me too, me too. So as you can see, everyone is just thrashing on their cars as quick as they can. We've got tires to mount, we've got things to fix, and we're just jamming. Here's that new head he got. But this shop is really impressive, and again, we want to thank everyone for letting us come in, Jason and Clayton especially. Brandon, how's your car doing?
We got a lot of work to do today.
We all do, right?
Yeah.
My car's actually fared pretty well overall. I've gotten a couple of wiring issues, some fuel pump issues, and a diff blew up. But other than that, I mean, it's a trooper. She's rocking and rolling. It's chewing up tires pretty quickly with my drift alignment. I haven't changed it for the street like some of the other drivers are. So you can see these tires on the shoulders, on the corners, are really ate up because just the way the alignment is and that many street miles, and they're kind of soft. They're the 180 tread Kenda KR20As. Here's Jason. We can meet Jason, one of the shop owners here. Dude, thank you so much for having us out.
Thank you guys for coming.
Amazing
man. That's awesome.
facility and very much, you know, hospitable
Yeah,
for us.
thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you guys for coming. Dude, we're so stoked to
Yeah.
have you guys here. It's
Absolutely.
awesome, man.
Can you show us your car real quick?
Yeah, for sure.
I was checking his car out earlier, and it's red or dead, first of all, and it's beautiful, and the fabrication on it is unreal. I'm very jealous.
Needs a little bit of work still, but you know.
Look at this thing. It's got Panasports on it. It's a unique build too.
You know, surge tank, fuel cell.
Wow.
It's a little dirty in there, but
That's all right. That means you've been driving it.
yeah.
Nice little rolled exhaust tip there. You probably built these, didn't you?
Yeah, just pop some holes in it.
Yeah.
Chamfered them.
Very nice, simple, clean, very well thought out design. The cage is really nice, fits good.
You know, really the biggest thing was for the E30s is just get rid of the pedal sets.
Oh yeah.
Full tilt in
The
it.
hanging pedals is a huge upgrade. Tell us what's under the hood here. I bet a lot of people won't even recognize this. I have to admit, I didn't even know exactly what was going on here. I was like, what is this thing? But yeah, tell us about it.
So it's a built S13 bottom end, sleeved, you know, VE head P11 off a Sentra.
Okay.
And then I used the 20V valve cover because you can use the stock S15 coil packs.
Oh, that's
So
why I
you
didn't
don't-
recognize
So
it.
you don't have to use the distributor.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can use the stock S14 coil packs, and you can just use the CAS
Right.
in the back. So everything remains factory SR.
Yeah, so this is an SR for those of you who are still confused. It's a VE head, right?
Yep.
It's an SR20 with a lot of fantastic upgrades on it. And what kind of power does it make?
It makes 485, 405 on 91.
Amazing. On pump gas, 485 in a 4-cylinder. 2 liter still?
Yep, 2 liter,
Wow.
not even stroked.
Wow. And look at all this gorgeous like tube work he's done. He built all of this by hand. All of this is very well thought out. He's got some reliefs here for vibration and so as the motor tilts and flexes, you know, you don't mess up these hard lines. He's got a baffle system inside here for the catch can, and then that routes to another chamber which has vacuum on it, so really well thought out. Nice little heat shield here. The intakes are nice tucked away. Look at this, the intake here, you've got like a slight filter, it looks like, just to kind of...
Penny hose with Elmer's glue.
And you built all this, obviously, here at Fine Arc.
Yeah,
This
and
the
shroud, all the piping, the turbo manifold, swirl pot, all the hard lines.
It's beautiful.
Did all that.
Hell yeah, I love it.
You know,
You're gonna be ripping with us tomorrow, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Can't wait. Next stop, Muscleman. It's just 15 minutes from here,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be shredding tires.
Awesome, man.
Can't wait,
That's
dude.
cool. That's gonna be.
Oh my god. Was not expecting that 10 seconds into the drive. It's like Matt was build cars like this, right?
Yeah.
This is so good.
This is hard though. This is very hard to execute.
Yeah. Dude. Oh my God. Not gonna lie, I was a little scared. That was very fun though. Jason and I are attempting now to properly fix the differential bolt that was a disaster upon installation. We're here with Clay. He's the other owner of this beautiful facility here, Fine Arc. And I just wanted to obviously thank you very much for letting us here. And I mean, all the hospitality is incredible and you guys are awesome. So we've been shipping him a bunch of junk all week, tires and parts and everything we forgot or Amazon Prime at the last second. And so that's been awesome that you've been able to help us out.
Yeah, no problem, dude, no problem.
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of show the audience, you know, what we're doing here and this amazing facility out in the middle of Tucson.
Yeah.
This is just awesome. And also your car. I want to take a look at your car. So yeah, tell us about it.
So this is Fine Arc and we're a fabrication shop in Tucson here. And we do cars on the side and we have a local scene here that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so every month at Musselman's we do a drift event. But we've been building our cars. This is my S13, SR20. We did the fan shroud turbo kit. This is the Evo Mitsubishi turbo.
Okay.
With the catch can. And so this SR has been actually running for 6 years straight.
Wow.
With this setup.
Unbelievable.
So it's kind of a unicorn in that respect.
Yeah.
I've had this car for about that long. But
Okay.
I'm an S13 guy, you know, I've
Yeah.
got coupes, everything like that.
I love the pop-up front end too.
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
for me, you know, screams 90s drift car, you know.
Exactly.
I was just gonna send it with that busted diff, but they were like, no, we're fixing this correct.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, this is your shop. This is where the magic happens.
Exactly, yeah.
We can't show everything behind us here because we've got some special technology, secret stuff, that we can't talk about. But if you see it in the background, it looks pretty dope.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna point the camera this way so I don't get in trouble.
Plasma cutting.
Okay.
Conventional machining and mainly fabrication. We have a CNC cutter, so we do a lot of CNC
Ooh.
parts.
Carbon tube of some sort.
Yeah. So CNC machine.
CNC machine.
Conventional stuff, and then we got the guys over here trying to fix the TJ.
Looks like Trevor's already got the head on here.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull off the alternator so I can basically loosen the tensioner.
Okay.
Throw all the timing stuff back on it, and then I'll do a compression test before we throw everything back together.
You're rocking and rolling, man.
Just to make sure, but
Cutters, you can see the reflection.
Mhm.
It'll probably eat that hole in about 3 seconds.
Oh my God. It's a mag drill?
Mag. So it's got a big magnet on it on a press.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this tool on it. We're gonna stick it up in the car.
Oh,
and we're
wow.
just gonna fucking mag it to the frame, and then we're just gonna turn it on, and blow the hole.
That's unbelievable. Holy crap. This is probably cost as much as my car. Here's the rest of that bolt. So diff is out again.
hammer, bro.
And now they're helping assess the situation.
We literally make this part
Okay.
the same that it was factory.
100% OEM
Yeah.
repair.
And we're just gonna make it out of
So you got
steel.
a piece of plate here.
Put it in the mill,
Yep.
and we'll thread it and tap it, and then we'll put
Amazing.
it back in. We'll weld your deal back in, and you're done.
Jeez, my drift car does not deserve this quality of repair, but I'll take it. Motor is out. Look at this guy.
Yeah, it's Cedric helped me.
Of course.
a lot also.
And now you're cleaning.
Yeah, because it's a pain in the ass, and now I regret to do the rally with it at Rally Ranch.
Oh yeah.
Ready, yeah.
I'm blaming you for that one, Dave. So what else are you doing? It looks like you removed some air conditioning.
I will never use it again.
Did it work?
Gave you a little. Yeah, it worked before, but I don't want. You know, a drift car have to be simple, and you need a place to work.
That'll help
room.
your cooling too.
Huh?
That'll help the cooling too.
Yeah, a lot, because it was totally stuck, clogged.
Yeah.
Clogged. It was clogged by, you know, gravels and many
Yeah.
different things. So
Keep rocking and rolling, man. Motor is out.
yeah,
You gonna be ready for next California?
I would love to do the last event at least,
Yeah.
and if I can do more, why not? But
Even better. Yeah.
even better. But you know, pulling out an engine is easy. Pulling in an engine, it's another story.
Right. Brandon's ripping, rocking and rolling.
yo,
Still tearing things apart.
yeah, we're good.
All right, getting it done. Good job. And look, there's a mini car show showed up, and this is just this lineup of beautiful cars. This BMW convertible. You guys saw Clay and Jason's car. There's a really nice looking JZX. next to a JZX90. Look at that purple tint on the headlights. VSKFs. Nice and simple and clean. This is a very nice car.
This window, it worked great last night, besides it almost flying off once, for keeping the inside of the car at a relatively okay temperature and wind noise not destroying Mike as a passenger, but it has proven very inconvenient for making left turns out of places. So today, on our adventure, we are going to Home Depot, and I'm going to do my best, and by that I mean it's probably going to come out terrible, making a plexiglass or Lexan replacement window for this. So since I had to buy a full sheet of Lexan, which is incredibly expensive, I thought I might as well get my use out of it. And before cutting it in smaller segments to fit it in the car, I wanted to cut some strips for it so we could have Lexan side splitters. So me and Mike are gonna play with some paint. We got some metallic paint. I'm gonna try to do it underneath so it'll be kind of like translucent and you'll see the paint from the other side. It might look cool, it might look bad. I don't really know, but I'm gonna cut these first. That way I can probably fold these and get them in the car, and then I'll cut out the section for the window afterwards. All right, so just to make sure that we're gonna have all the perfect dimensions and everything, I pulled out the window from the driver's side. It's actually fairly easy, and I'm gonna use it as a template. So we happen to have this very rustic thing at our Airbnb, and I'm able to use it to push the window down and get it to conform, and it should just flip and get to the other side perfectly. So I was just gonna guess and check, but because the the plexiglass is so expensive, I didn't want to have to do it multiple times and ruin it. So this way I'll know exactly where I need to do the holes, and hopefully it should just bolt right in.
So far it's been a pretty chill day. Got some breakfast, been driving around, checked out some people's shop, but now it's time, it's prep time. So Tino's over here, I just finished editing the video from yesterday, but we're doing an oil change. We're gonna bolt check because I do feel a clunk in the left front, but I don't know if it's the left front or the right front or something, but we got all the normal stuff. Oh, and we're also going to change the gearbox fluid just because it's been a little bit sticky getting it into gear. I don't know if it's like the release bearing or the... We're going to bleed the clutch and change the gearbox fluid. So Lucas for that. Obviously, we have a couple of beers, all the Boxo stuff laid out, doing our thing. I do have to fix this side skirt. So when we were at the auto parts store, I got some this fiberglass repair kit. Yeah. Nice pad here at the Airbnb. Other people, we got Adam over here working on his car. Chicks are playing frisbee. It's a little bit, it's a prep day, man. Because after this, 3 days in a row. Always fill your oil filters, if you can, always. This side skirt, yeah, it's pretty split there. But I got my fiberglass stuff. I'm gonna tape this together to hold its shape, then flip it over and glass it back, so.
Sponsor time! I want to give a quick shout out to the sponsors that made this entire trip possible. Instead of telling you how great their products are, I'm going to tell you how these sponsors all support the type of content you love to watch and support you as viewers. For example, BC Racing Coilovers has supported the growth of drifting over the past decade more than any other coilover company. They use their marketing money to promote and grow drifting as a whole, shaping the world of drifting and allowing the people within it to do amazing things. They have supported characters like Chelsea Denofa and made his journey across the past decade possible from grassroots to pro. And they supported Lone Star Drift and our creativity to shape, change, and create a drifting community in the way we envision it. And What Monsters Do and NK Wheels are another set of companies that have shaped car culture in the past and helped move it forward into the future. NK has built millions of wheels worldwide for everything from F1 race cars to passenger cars, and has helped build the drift community through investment in racing teams and media. What Monsters Do is a clothing brand that brings us not only cool car culture focused clothing, but they have invested heavily in the creation of YouTube content by supporting creators within the car community for years with their marketing budget. They help bring you content like our Japan trips, which are fun and unique, and I really thank them for that. And with Fitfo Culture, we are starting a relationship with a brand new partner. After hearing about the unique project Drift Week from one of our drivers, they asked how they could be a part of the project. They wanted to use their marketing budget to promote and build the drift community in a different and interesting way, and we thank them for that. So please go check out all of these companies out online, follow them on social media, and if they fill a need that you have for a product, please support them. Now, back to our video.
Going, get to the gas station, fuel up, head to Honda Muscleman Circuit. It's a kart track. Really excited for that. It makes for good tandems. It's fun. We've been doing a lot of really fast, long courses that annihilate tires. So a couple of kart tracks will be primo. Let's do it!
I guess it's 100 octane.
100 octane pump.
So we're gonna give her some of that good today. And we can turn up the boost. No, we're not turning up the boost. I just want to make sure she's nice and safe. So we'll add a little bit of this. I don't know if I should go like a full tank of it or if I should just splash some.
I'm sure a 50-50 will bring you up to like 95 or something.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's probably really good. So
because it's
$9 a gallon. Look at that. We're already at $30. Normally that's what it takes to fill this thing up.
It's a little spendy, but it's a lot cheaper than an engine.
We are headed to Honda Muscleman Circuit or Honda Muscleman Raceway today, which is kind of like a go-kart track, and I guess it's super sick. Should we do 5 gallons? It's already $50. $70.
No. $71.69 for 8 gallons.
Here at
day 7 of Drift Week, Lone Star Drift Road
day
Trip,
7?
Fielding adventure on the street in an illegal car.
Yeah.
Oh my God, clickbait title.
Yeah, we are here at Muscleman, Honda Muscleman Circuit.
Look at this though. Look at the stance cars. Look at the stance
they're in the
cars.
background. They're beautiful.
Look at that thing. That thing's crazy looking.
That's a final bout car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so
even cooler, we have 318 Ti's and 240 SX's and stock G35s and 350Zs. And then we have these crazy cars. This is a VVL SR20, like Wonder Machine with the best parts on earth.
It is. It's super fast, super dialed. So we're here having a great time. The road trip continues. Drift Week 2020. The brainchild behind this whole operation.
I wouldn't call it brains.
Killing it.
Do you have a helmet mount? A helmet what?
Anyway, this is the intro. Take it or leave it. We're having a good time. We're gonna go hit the track. Today's all about driving. My car is ready. I got it washed this morning. 100% ready. It's gonna be great. I can't wait.
Guys, we are here at Muscleman Circuit. Got all the boys. Chelsea's back. Hi, Chelsea. So we got Chelsea back. Everybody's car seems to be running well. Got a bunch of locals to drive with today. Like, it is gonna be super sick day. We're going to do a parade lap now where we just sort of see where the track goes, and then it's into send time. So we'll see how this all goes. I'm excited. Are you meant to go this way, or? This is interesting. I guess there's a sort of unknown line. Oh, okay. They've got like a run the wall thing. Okay. That's interesting. I think it would be cooler to go on the track. Oh, maybe not. That's weird. It's cool, but it's like weird. Super sick track. This is gonna be so fun, man. session was sick. Had some laps with Dan, had some laps with Matt, had some laps with the Altezza. Really fun. For some reason, my tyres, I have heaps of tread on them, but they're completely falling apart, which is super sucky.
Oh, you like the track?
Love the track. This, though, like a brand new tyre just falling apart.
You hitting that water spot?
No.
I put water out.
Yeah, but then I'd have to go off track for a second.
That's true. You're right.
Yeah. But yeah, and I also clipped Chelsea on one run. So we're going to have to do some zip tie technicianing and get this all fixed up. This is fixed, right? Well, sort of fixed. It's held together, right?
The Corvette crew looks like they're still working out well.
This car has not gone down for a single day of driving yet. They keep it running for everything. They're a real race car team though, so they're probably really good at that. They don't struggle so much because A, they probably prep the car better than most of us. B, they sorted the car out by driving multiple events with it before they came out. They did Winter Jam and a bunch of other stuff. So the car is an actual drift car that gets a lot of seat time. And they just know what they're doing, whereas I have no idea what I'm doing. And Dan doesn't know what he's doing.
Obviously don't know what I'm doing.
What are you guys doing right now?
I am fixing some of the fan wiring.
Yeah?
Because we're driving on the freeway for like 10 hours.
Yeah?
The fans are staying on for like 10 hours because of where I have the engagement point programmed into the ECU. So I think that because they're just on for so long, it's drawing more power than it should. So I'm changing some stuff up and going to direct to power and cleaning up the ground so that when it is on for 10 hours straight, that it's not drawing too much.
So is it failing, or you're just preemptively changing something? And
One of the relays was sticking, so I knew something was going wrong, and then one of the relays finally died yesterday. So I'm like, oh, I'll just wire it properly.
The rest of us would just like direct wire it and just like delete the fuses and relays.
Fixing it properly.
Yeah.
Fixing it.
Well, that's what real race car teams do. Luke's car's taken a bit of abuse over the past week, but this is the only battle damage you can really see from the outside of the car. David Mesker got it pretty hard, but it didn't take out the window. Just push the pillar in there. Did it?
Oh yeah, look at the door gap here and the door gap there.
Oh.
It was a big hit. It was a very hard hit.
Does this door still open well?
Yeah. It opens.
Let's see. Get it. Oh, if she can do it.
It's just hard to close. It's really hard to close. You gotta like, watch out. And same with the back one. The back one's really hard to close.
Would you pick a different car? Is this adequate for this trip?
I think it is, you know what I mean? Like, as much as it'd be nice to have like a bigger powered car, at the same time you'd be munching a million tires, and I'm still coming off track laughing my ass off. Like, I still come off track smiling, like,
yeah.
And I think if I had a more powerful car, I'd be spending more time in here on the tire machine. So it's like, it's sort of a, yeah.
So everything's a give and take in drifting.
It is, and I enjoy the seat time. I would say, obviously, the only thing I would probably change if I didn't have children with me, I would have it like a 350Z or an A86.
YouTube. Today is a bit frustrating. You run the range of emotions with drifting. Everybody else is getting to play. My car started to like overheat a lot at Sandia. I guess it's been kind of overheating the whole trip, only when we beat on it really hard. So I get a few laps and then I have to cool the car down. It's getting a bit worse. We didn't know if it was a head gasket and stuff. And it's just very frustrating watching everyone else drive and have fun and beat on the cars. And I'm not getting to, because I designed this trip so I could drive with Chelsea and Matt Field and Dan and David and, you know, I'm not going to name everybody, but all the really good drivers. And oh, and Luke, who's out of country and stuff. I really wanted a capable car that I could beat on, and it was kind of a mistake bringing a car, obviously, that we have never drifted before, which was the SC. But, you know, we were pretty confident that we could make it work along the road. It's working better than we probably should for what we're doing, but everything rubs in the front with the angle, even with 235s on it, even with wide body and everything pushed way out. There's no steering stops on the front. We haven't figured out a way to put them on with what we're doing yet, so I was just driving without, you know, a lot of angle. But it makes the car not tossable, and in tandem it's kind of hard to drive. But anyways, I don't even talk about all that. Just it's the like gamut of emotions you feel. You're on top of the world, you're having so much fun, you're hanging out with your friends, you feel pressure to get on track at the exact time you need to do it. And then like right now I'm in a huge chemical low. I was so depressed, I told Mark, who's working on the car, trying to bleed all the bubbles out of the system and deciding if the head gasket's blown and everything. I was like, don't worry about me driving today, I'm loading. I just pulled 40 tires out of the bed of the truck and loaded them in here. And then I took like another 40 off the ground that were all falling down and putting them up on the walls and just reorganizing the trailer and stacking everything nicely. It's just one of those things, like this is the downtime, this is the chemical low, and we still have 3 really cool places to go drive. Mark feels pretty defeated right now. Mark is over there working on the car. You can see him bleeding the system and just looking at it, and he's frustrated. We put a fuel pump in it today, bled it. He installed fans last night, chopped up the radiator and modified the radiator. Fielding, who brought the better car, do you think, you or them?
Well, now that mine's still running, I guess.
Oh, that you know the answer. When you were tandeming, was that car faster than your car?
Actually, no.
Really?
Yep.
It's a good car.
On the run-up, I actually had to let off. Ooh, yeah, which was surprising, honestly.
Big words. We're talking about the chemical highs and lows of drifting. Are you on a high right now or a low?
Super high.
Yeah, I'm on a low.
I just did like 50 amazing laps and I'm on the same pair of tires.
So now you've kind of forgotten about how bad it is to drive the car on the street with 2 really good days of driving?
I forgot about how bad my back hurts and like how much money I've spent and all that, yeah.
Look at how like in the zone they are working. They're not even fazed by us talking about them. They don't even know.
Sounds like
Who else is in the chemical high and low? Let's go.
We're filming, can't you see?
Yeah.
Now we're filming, being filming.
Filming.
I will start filming. Don't make me start filming. Super smooth surface. I don't think I've ever driven on a surface that's like this. Even the really fine aggregate was like filled in, and it's like perfectly smooth. So everybody was literally boiling their tires because it was insane. Really fun, fast entry coming backwards around the track. The rest of it was a little more fun to link going the other way. There was some huge tandem trains going on. There was antics. Lots of people broke, but surprisingly enough, my car's still running.
He's still in one piece.
It makes no sense whatsoever. Now I'm feeling really weird. I don't even know what.
So how does it feel to be like the only one not broken?
I don't know how to feel.
You didn't break?
What a fucking thing wrong with my car?
Got a bumper burner.
A bumper burner, yeah. That was just getting people out of my way.
He was shoveling.
That was called negotiation. I was negotiating space on the track.
Luke, the shoveler, think.
Shoveler. It's just such a cool, like, that is so Japanese. It's so Nikko, isn't it?
It is. Totally.
Tight corner, as fast as you can go, flick.
Just bam,
flick,
go!
Flick, down a gear, and drive it into the corner. It's so fun, it's so fun.
I liked it. I liked that entry going backwards, even kind of going back up.
You know the backwards around, did you do any of those massive flicks that I was trying to do? Like those huge ones out to the middle of nowhere? That shit was sick.
Yeah. No,
like you had no idea where to go.
No.
But I just flick, and be like, ah, as my power dies. And back again, up to the corner, but it was...
No, it looked fantastic.
Sick. It was so much fun.
You definitely got the entry contest won. If we had one, Luke would have won it.
It was funny. Dude, I had such a good time here today.
I went through literally my first tank of fuel in 3 years in this car.
What? Jesus.
Yes.
In one day?
Yeah.
Yes.
Today, it is bone dry. I went through 10 gallons of fuel.
Wait, so is this the most driving you've done in one day in that car?
These last 2 days is more driving than I did at FD.
And the whole of FD.
In 2 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say the whole of FD.
2 years. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Did you see what happened to Aaron's car?
No.
The really clean IS over there kind of smashed into him.
Into Aaron?
Yeah. So we lost a headlight, and I think the radiator is kind of cracked, so it's leaking. We're kind of in trouble.
No. No. So yeah, I mean, there was quite a few casualties today, but I think for the most part, other than Matt's catastrophic, then I think everything else was okay.
Yeah. My ego was a casualty today. My ego
is a casualty every day of my life.
What's the secret to like recovery?
Right here.
Smile a lot and pretend like you don't care.
It's a sense of humor.
It is. It's a sense of humor. Yes.
Dude, it doesn't work. It's crazy, isn't it?
There's popcorn coming out. There's popcorn coming out.
That is pretty hard. Try, get in there. Does it hurt at all or not one bit?
Dan's loving it.
Here, hold on.
It doesn't hurt.
Let me have another go.
Oh, she just likes beating the shit out of me.
Yep.
All right, guys. So we are wrapping up day 7, track 4, here at Honda Muscleman Circuit, and basically just hooked up the trailer and everything. We're ready to go. It's crazy. We're just like picking up parts as we go. Now we have a diff. We have an extra diff, and we have an extra head now. So we got more weight on the trailer than ever before. Now we have an extra vacuum leak. So we're basically rolling out right now. Gonna go top up with some fuel, and we're basically driving straight to Phoenix, trying to have dinner with everybody, and then continue the rest of the way to California tonight, where I think we're gonna try to get a hotel somewhere. What do you think?
Car seemed fine.
Yeah, so I mean, the car was super solid today. There's one little injector wire, so I kind of messed with it. Last night I was being stupid and I forgot to hook up a vacuum line, and I was basically pulling it through, and it pulled on the injector wire. So like one of the injector clips is kind of loose or messed up or something. On the road again, just freaking towing a trailer.
7-hour drive and a drift in the morning.
Yeah, we got
7-hour drive tonight, through the night, to a hotel, like our baby hotel.
Yeah, what time is it right now? So 6 p.m.
Stop and eat. So we're probably looking at getting into California like in our region where we need to be like 2-ish to 3 a.m. So
we have made it back to Fine Arc. This is our buddy's shop, who we were here earlier in the day, obviously, or earlier in the week yesterday. Looks a little bit different now, but we have the C6 up on the lift. We have found a torque tube and a bell housing not too far, Phoenix. It's like 2 hours, hour and a half away. So that is currently being brought to us, and we're gonna get pulling this thing apart. Fortunately, when stuff like this happens on a Corvette, you have to take off the whole rear subframe, which includes the diff, all the calipers in the back, the whole entire exhaust. Then you can pull the bell housing, you can change the bell housing, and put the torque tube and everything back together on the transmission. So this is where we're at. We're currently pulling the exhaust off right now. You can kind of see that is cracked. That's the torque tube. This is the gearbox. This is like the rear bell. This is the torque tube. You can see it's cracked. Goes all the way up to the front, and it is extremely cracked and blown out up there. Even the bell housing cracked. It exploded so violently. So honestly, I think what happened was there's rubber, like bushings, squeebos, inside of the torque tube. Never changed them. Guess this thing's just making too much power, too many clutch kicks, and it exploded. So, time to get to work. We are at the point where we're ready to loosen up the torque tube to the bell housing and drop the rear subframe. The rear suspension is all disconnected here. Remove the calipers. We do need to disconnect that brake line right here. See that little, the junction? Yeah, disconnect it from there. But you can see better now, the torque tube split there, and even crazier here. That is straight split open. I know. Never seen that. That's like the rubber bushing there. And the bell housing's also broken, so time to drop it. Holy shit.
Just snapped all three.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if they backed out or if it broke that or when the rubber, because there's a rubber bushing that goes in between those two. But whew. Yeah, and back here, look, it popped so hard. I was trying to figure out why my radio face is broken. It's because the shifter was on this, and when it fucking broke, the shifter hit my radio.
Oh.
Ridiculous.
That's crazy. That's a first for you?
Yep. It is all out. Torque tube is separated from the gearbox. The gearbox is good, fortunately. We got the bell housing off. The clutch, still good. The release bearing, still good. But yeah, the bell housing, definitely not good. Cracked, but it's okay. So we're just waiting for parts now. The guy should be here in 25 minutes, I'm guessing. Till then, we're just gonna clean up, get ready. Holy shit, we're done. And it's like 9:10? What time is it? 9:21. All right, I said we'd be done by 9 o'clock. I'm 20 minutes late. But yeah, that was like 2.5 hours to do this. We were waiting 20 minutes for the parts to get delivered, so that's the 9 o'clock right there. But honestly, thank you guys so much. Sure, Clayton, man. It's been a fucking pleasure. You guys have all been awesome. Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you so much. You guys have definitely saved our ass. Thank you for the ride. Sure. Thank you very much. Tino, thanks for breaking my car. Just kidding. Thank you boys so much for delivering those parts. You saved our asses. That's it. Now we got a 6-hour drive to Southern California. Hopefully make it to Odie's house tonight where we can get some sleep. He's got some stuff set up for us. And then Adam's first thing in the morning. So gonna be driving through the night. If we get there by 2 a.m., I'll be real happy. So time to fly.
What happened, bud?
You forgot to tighten something.
Yeah, I could see it.
So we went from me over-tighted things to under-tighted things to under-tighted things. Yeah.
I don't know what I would rather have in this situation.
Under-tighted probably.
Okay.
Still there? A little bit?
That was good.
Road again?
Works.
We are currently in the middle of nowhere, 1.6 miles from a gas station.
Shibi.
And Fielding ran out of gas, so we're pushing him so we don't have to go and do a giant loop to save him. You can kind of see the gas station lights in the background. So good. Has pretty much that's where we're going. It's like it's perfect stuff. I mean, don't do that. This is another car of people. Very fine. But maybe 5 minutes behind us, they're back purchase. And they have a $5 on board. And it took us, we sort of feel. But yeah. Speed increased. We are doing 30 miles an hour.
I'm in third.
Luke's just gone to third. We're still unsure of the condition of Fielding's car.
Yeah! Yeah! Just bomb it, son. Yeah!
He's still going. You wouldn't even know he's gone
Yeah! Yo!
That was ridiculous.
Dude, guys, we pushed him the whole way.
Yeah, just literally just pushed me. Thank you very much.